Well, I think at the start of the year we had more members than any. We had about 20 or 30 to our first training session, and it's kind of decreased throughout the year. I think it's a number of reasons really. Like, travelling out to Sport City can take up to an hour and a half with 2 buses.
Oh, right, yeah.
And funding as well. We don't have a coach at the moment because it's a voluntary position. Our coach had to leave at the end of the summer.
Oh, okay.
So that is a bit of an issue for some people. It might not seem as structured, even though we do actually do quite well in terms of training.
Okay.
We're quite a cheap club to actually join. It's only £30 membership.
Okay.
And then it's £1.80 every session, so I don't think that really hinders people.
Awesome.
It's quite a high standard for BUCS, so I'm not expecting to do anything particularly special. I'm just looking to run a good time for me and see where I am at this point in the season.
For you?
Indoors is just a winter thing, so as soon as we get to summer I do outdoors. So my main event is 400 hurdles, but we can't do that indoors because of the slope of the track. So the indoors for me is just to build up to the outdoor season.
Okay.
I've been injured, so I'm not fit enough yet for the 400, so I wanted to do the 200 and see where I am at that.
Chemistry sounds like quite an intensive course, so is it hard to fit in the training around the chemistry, or?
Yeah, sometimes it's quite tight, so we have a lot of work to do for chemistry. We've got lab reports every week to do.
Oh, okay.
So sometimes it's a bit tight with getting to training and doing work, but I've managed it so far. So.
Okay. Hi there, Jack. It's nice to meet you. Are you competing this weekend at BUCS?
I am. It'll be my first BUCS because I've been injured for the last 4, unfortunately.
Oh dear.
So I'm looking forward to competing in the hurdles, pole vault, and the shot put. Yeah, quite used to. I'm a multi-eventer. My main event's the decathlon, so I'm used to competing in quite a few events across a weekend. So 3's shouldn't be too bad. I'm in 3rd year, studying maths, so it's been pretty tough the last few years, fitting it all in. You've got to sort of find your timetable at the start of the semester and then plan obviously around that, like when you're going to go to the gym, when you're back down at the track, or if you're going to be at the track in the morning, then back into lectures, then back down at the track in the evening. It's just a bit hectic, but still fun. Games at the end of the day, really. Competed like nationally and internationally before, so I'm used to sort of bigger competitions, but unfortunately, again, like I said, just BUCS has always fallen when I've had niggles and injuries in the past.
Okay, the rules of fencing in 10 seconds. There's 3 types of weapon for their pace saver. The aim of the game in each weapon is to touch your opponent, but you can do that in different ways and on different target areas according to each weapon. The fences are hooked up to a box, electric box which registers hits, and the first to 15 wins. For this weekend, it is an individual competition, so you are pretty much on your own on the piece. Although having said that, you will get the support of your teammates all the way during the competition, but it is mainly an individual thing. It's my first BUCS competition with Manchester, but I fenced with my previous uni, Imperial, before that, so this is my 4th BUCS competition. I'm just going to go there to compete, do my best, maybe hopefully achieve like a last 16, but don't quote me on that. Well, we always hope for a good result. I think expecting might be putting a bit of pressure on the fencers, but I mean, I think it's still ultimately just an excuse to go away, compete for a weekend and have a good time as well.
Yeah.
The training sessions here at Sugden are generally lessons and sparring, so it's a lot of fencing involved, but there are strength and conditioning sessions and physical training sessions that you do need once you reach this sort of competitive level of fencing. The physical side of things becomes very important. I don't think Manchester has ever gotten glory at the individual championships. However, last year the team came second in the team championships. So we've got some good fencers this year and some new rivals. So you know we're going to go for it.
Kian in the second of the 2 punches. 10! Okay. Step back.
Don't hit too hard, don't draw blood, and be fast.
And in kata look pretty. In the fights you have to hit the person, but it's all skin touch, it's all controlled. You're not allowed to actually nail them and really hurt them or do any damage. But you have to hit them. This is the thing. It's getting that boundary of being able to touch and hit but not really hurt, not seriously injure anyone.
So
it's all about discipline and respect.
So if you've got the right technique, you'll never hit hard because you've got good control.
Work on that detail. Smooth. Step away from
You should do 2 sessions on a Friday. So we come to the beginner's session and do some competition katas, and then in the second session, which is the advanced session, we'll do a lot of fighting. So kumite. The same amount of pressures on everyone to perform because we did so well last year. So. And it's a team sport at the end of the day, so if one of us does well, the club does well. So.
Shoot!
Ah!
Just without any resistance. What did you give resistance?
Yeah, you were at BUCS last year, and how did that go?
It went pretty well. I think, did we win overall?
Yeah, first.
Yeah. As a university, we came first overall.
It's good, just a good fun experience though, to be honest. Standing competition and overnight and stay, it was good fun.
Does the fact that you won last year put pressure on you this year?
Nah.
No?
Be fine.
Do you think you can do it again?
Yeah.
Standard. Purple, that's what it is. Fast legs. Don't think lightly back and very good technique. 1, 2, everybody on this side. They're facing that way. Step up. Say, shoot up. Hey! So, you step in your right leg. Yeah, exactly the same people. But now you're blocking. So, they're going to do like exactly
It's my last year to compete for the university because I graduate this year, so I'd really like to bring home gold, preferably in Kamaite. We'll see how it goes in kata.
Great.
Yeah, I just want to win something. Do well, push and do better than what I did last year. Which wasn't very fun.
Right.
You're the one to watch, Tommy.
Yeah.
Sell yourself.
This year before.
Yeah.
How has that sort of prepared you for this weekend?
It's given me an insight into how the league runs and the sort of calibre of players that are going to be there.
Do you think that's that's important for someone's preparation for a big major?
Yeah, because you can then know what to expect when you turn up and what sort of people you're going to have to race. Working hard since January, and we've had an Easter week this week coming down into the week.
What do you study?
Maths.
Are you first year maths?
I am.
Is it hard to sort of juggle between your study and...
It has been pretty tough, but it's just getting into the routine.
You're competing at BUCS this year.
Yep.
What's your event?
50 and 105.
And is that your usual event?
Yeah, usually, yeah.
You're a second year and you went to BUCS last year, and how does that sort of prepare you for BUCS this year?
Well, it's the same programme, so I know when all my events are, and so I've had to manage my time, and it's a hard weekend, but so I've had to prepare for that. I mean, I do a lot of competitions around Sheffield because it's one of the only 50-metre pools in the northeast, in the north, so I've been there a lot of times for competitions.
And does it help having to train in a 50-metre pool?
Definitely, definitely. It's much, much harder.
Yeah.
We've been doing a lot of sprint work, and last week we've been tailing off a bit so we can recover for those.
And what do you study?
Chemistry.
Does that is it hard to sort of balance it with training?
Sometimes it can be, yeah. If I have a deadline the next day and I've still got to train, I've just got to manage my time, I guess.
Yeah. And lastly, have you got any main rivals this weekend?
Yeah, there's a few people who I'd like to beat. Yeah.